Ever wondered why sacrifice is an integral part of chess, a game of strategy and wit? In the grand scheme of the chessboard, sacrifice isn't about losing, it's about strategic gain. It's a calculated decision, a powerful instrument that brings forth a variety of strategic or tactical goals. The purpose of sacrifice in chess can vary depending on the game's context and the board's position. From gaining material advantage by sacrificing a pawn or piece for a higher valued opponent's piece, to seizing the initiative, starting a strong attack, or creating a threat that could be hard for the opponent to counter. Sacrifices can also be made for positional compensation, such as sacrificing a pawn to open lines or a piece to control the board's center. Sometimes, a sacrifice can be used to weaken the opponent's defensive structure, shift their pawn or piece positions, or create unexpected threats and game dynamics. As we delve deeper, you will uncover the various facets of sacrifice in chess and their profound impacts on the game. So why do chess players sacrifice their pieces? Let's dive into the first few purposes. One of the most straightforward purposes of sacrifice in chess is to gain a material advantage. For instance, a player might willingly give up a pawn or a lesser piece to capture an opponent's higher valued piece. It's a strategic trade-off, not unlike a pawn in the game of life, where you're willing to give up something small for the chance to gain something more significant. Another purpose of sacrifice is to gain the initiative and launch attacks. When a player sacrifices a piece, it can create a threat that is challenging for the opponent to counter. It's a bit like lighting a fire under an adversary. By relinquishing a part of your material, you're heating up the game, forcing the opponent to scramble and deal with your offensive. Then there's positional compensation. This is where a player might sacrifice a pawn to open up lines of attack, or give up a piece to gain control of the center of the board. Imagine it as a strategic redeployment, where you're willing to lose a soldier to gain a better battlefield position. Let's take a quick example. Consider a game where you choose to sacrifice a knight. This might seem like a loss, but if it allows you to control the center of the board or open up your opponent's king to attack, the sacrifice could be worth it. You're trading a piece for a potentially game-changing advantage. These are just some of the reasons why a player might choose to sacrifice a piece, but there's more to it. The decision to sacrifice should be based on a thorough evaluation of the position and careful tactical calculation. A poorly calculated sacrifice can lead to significant loss. Successful sacrifice often requires a blend of courage, creativity, and careful calculation. As we delve deeper into the art of sacrifice, we'll uncover more intriguing aspects of this strategy. Remember, in the realm of chess, every move matters. Each piece holds value, and sometimes the smallest sacrifice can lead to the most significant victory. There are more reasons behind the strategic sacrifice in chess. Let's continue our exploration. Weakening the opponent's defense is a classic reason for sacrifice. By giving up a piece, you can expose vulnerabilities in your opponent's structure, making it easier to infiltrate and attack. Picture a castle wall being breached, leaving the king exposed to incoming attacks. Diverting the opponent's pieces can also be achieved through sacrifice. By offering a piece, you can lure your opponent's piece into a less advantageous position or even into a trap. Imagine a sly fox leading the hunter away from its den. Creating unexpected threats is another purpose of sacrifice. When you surprise your opponent with an unexpected move, you force them to rethink their strategy and possibly make a mistake. It's like a magician pulling a rabbit out of a hat. The audience is left bewildered. Changing the dynamics of the game is a strategic reason for sacrifice. By sacrificing a piece, you can shift the focus from a calm middle game to a more complex and tactical situation. It's like stirring up calm waters, creating ripples that disturb the peaceful surface. Finally, self-defense is a reason for sacrifice. Sometimes it's necessary to give up a piece to avoid a larger threat or to creatively defend against an attack. It's akin to a knight sacrificing his shield to escape a dragon's fiery breath. Sacrifice in chess is not just about losing a piece, it's about gaining an advantage. Now that we've seen the various purposes of sacrifice, let's summarize its importance. Sacrifice in chess is a powerful strategic tool. It can help you gain material advantage, initiate strong attacks, and manipulate your opponent's position. It can also add an element of surprise, altering the dynamics of the game. But remember, sacrifice requires careful calculation and a deep understanding of positional play. Remember, a well-calculated sacrifice can turn the tide of a game, but a reckless one can lead to downfall. So, make your sacrifices count.